10 more minutes. Short. Short and sweet. For what streams really be? 3 hours. Short and sweet to start, gang. Until I get a camera, until I get the not production value up, but it's gonna come with the camera. But until I, get that ball rolling, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I was wearing these. Oh, I got some Amazon purchases. I got some earring backs, some new ones. I'm just buying little shit now. Like, I waited to get all the shit I want. Like, I got the docks, which were some bread. I got all the shit I needed, bro. Like, I don't need no clothes no more. I don't need no material things no more. Like, I want this lip ring right here, but I don't need it, gang. And like, I done did the whole shit with the piercings and all that. Like, I'm over it. Like, if I get another one, cool. Like, you know what I mean? But like, right now it's not a necessity. Like, I'll probably go buy like a gas station L before I go. You know what I mean? Try getting more metal in my face and shit. And them gas station joints be hitting. Like, the one is like 3% THC and shit. Like, that should be hitting. That's perfectly legal. Perfectly all that. So, yeah. Y'all be fucking with the Jones. I'm gonna give me smack. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, the videos I upload from this stream on YouTube are gonna be probably, they're gonna be not from this stream. They're gonna be from the previous one because those are the ones that are already. Well, these are obviously gonna be done when I'm done with them, but like, you know what I mean. I feel like they might go. They're not gonna go. They're not gonna go. I'm uploading 2 a day. I have to stick to a strict schedule because like, I have to stick to a strict schedule because like, bro, like I got a lot of shit to do, and it never seems like a lot. Like today, I meditated right for 30 minutes. That's gonna be my new shit. It's one of the things I'm doing, and that really just like solidified and like catalyzed because like. That literally like put together a lot in my mind because what I was gonna do is like wake up and watch porn and shit, like you know what I mean, and then maybe read, maybe read some porn. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo. Okay, bro. What? No. I'm probably gonna do that and like be less productive than I would have if I just stuck to the schedule. And like this whole thing has been like my whole like fucking journey and shit has been like curving porn addiction with weed addiction and trying to like alleviate the ADHD along with that while trying to like balance family dynamics and like how I feel about them because of this situation that I might be placed in partly because of them. But then also when you become an adult and like those things haven't been addressed by the people for so long, it's like they move on and it's like you move on. It's like, but you don't really move on, so you have to figure out how to move on. So it's like you have to figure out like what you're gonna do on the outside world, like get your own apartment, do all this other outside world shit while also trying to like maintain your internal world, which is like, well, I'm meditating for 30 minutes a day at the start of my day now because it's like it stopped me from doing that shit today, and then like it's good for you and I always knew it was good for you, but it's like it wasn't the thing I would pinpoint down to be the thing that's gonna. I was always looking for one thing that's gonna be like the thing that is like, oh, if I do this is gonna be the thing that most helps me, that I can easily do at any moment in time, that will curve all my negative afflictions and addictions and subconscious terrorizing behavior, self-terrorizing behavior. And meditation was always like the thing that did it not instantaneously, but you could feel it as the process was happening. And then that's when I read this study. I read this article. It was like meditation is carries the same properties as like when you sleep or whatever. It does the same mechanism to your body. I was just like, oh, this makes perfect sense. So it's like, yeah. So a bunch of things I've been trying to figure out which the thing to like alleviate all these stresses, and it's not. Or at least I thought it wasn't one thing. Well, when I did it with meditation, it worked really well, and that I thought that was the thing. But then, like, of course, I had to go through a bunch of bullshit, and I had to like go through trial and error and like figure out, okay, is this the thing? Is this not the thing? I ain't girl, you don't know the thing. I am teaching you the thing. You are playing with the thing. Let's go. I say, what you do? Y'all know that song? That shit is hard. That's played after the family function. And another thing, bro, my family be having these crazy functions, so it's like, and we grew up in the church, so, man, it's just life, bro. It's just life, bro. Like, your family, you go through bullshit, you go through good times, you go through bad times. That's the thing I'm learning right now. This is life, bro. It's like ebbs and flows. I was just talking to my mom about this. She was like, this is like the first game she actually tried to put me on. Like, I remember my mom was driving me somewhere or whatever, picking up my sister from the airport from school, and she started having the birds and bees conversation with me. Did I already talk about this? Bro, I was like, what the fuck? I'm 25. Like, what? She was like, just make sure you use a condom. I was like, alright. I was like, alright. Like, all this stuff. But that's because my mom is in a better place. When you're in a survival mind state, like, you can't really be worried about shit like that. So it's like, we had to grow up neglected, bro. Except for my sister, because she could interact with her on a different personal level. But it's like me, especially being the middle child and like not being a like provider, because my brother was like low key the provider for a long time, for not a long time but for a while, until my stepdad came in the picture. And then having my stepdad come in, and like he's not really like trying to like integrate into the family dynamic. He's just trying to, whoa, 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 I'm a man, you should follow mine. And then he was born in the 70s, and he is a military father, so like think about that. He was just like ball swinging first day in while trying to like covertly disguise it as some like altruistic like fucking flower dandelion of a stepdad. It's like, bro, even me and my siblings saw through that shit at the end of the day. But it's like, he has faults, my real dad has faults. It's like, not my real dad, my biological dad has faults. So it's like, bro, and my stepdad's still my dad, so it's like, I can't even, it's just a bunch of people. It's not because like some savior is gonna come out of nowhere. It's like, it has to be me. Which is like, I asked God a long time ago to make me a king of this world, which sounds like delusions of grandeur, and I can't believe I just said that out loud. but like, and then in order to do that, you need to like go through a lot of sacrifice and struggle, and it's like a lot of hardships. And like, so every time I'm going through that and like have a revelation in my mind, and like how to like these new like ideas and thoughts about things, and like how to like perceive the world and how to act accordingly in the world to produce funds and shit. And like, it's kind of put me on the thinking path of these great philosophers. It was like, oh, Think and Grow Rich, like, oh, this resonates so super heavily with me. And it's like, it was less about like the practicality of how to use money and utilize it, and more about like the philosophy and like mindset of how to acquire great riches, and like how people like that think. And basically it's how I've been thinking forever. It's basically how great one thinks, and it's how he's got to where he is. It's just, it's an indomitable will. It's like the common denominator that I'm finding. It's like you have an abominable, not abominable, not snowman. It's the shit that Batman has, an indomitable will, which means that your will cannot be shaken by anything lesser or even greater or even equal to it. Like, my will cannot be shaken. It can absolutely be deterred, but like I know my greater purpose. And so when things happen to me, my brain automatically now, because it's been trained to, just filters out the stuff, breaks it down, comes to a conclusion about it from my perspective, from the person who did it to me's perspective, and this from like the greater world perspective. Even though like that third part I don't really like, I don't really delve too much into nowadays. Not even nowadays, but did I used to before? It's all on blot, so whatever the fuck. Like, I could be fact checked at any moment about me, because it's like my whole shit is out there, bro. At least from 21 to 24. I stopped 23. If it was 23, that's pretty cool. It was like a couple years. Damn, this shit was, well, no, I started writing at 21, but it wasn't a couple years that I've been doing blot. It was 6 months to be precise, half a year. And yo, the blot era was so lit. Like, you had to be there, bro. Like, you had to be there. Yeah, like, you really had to be there. That's almost 30 minutes. But bro, like, and my phone, like, I have to do this, but I have to stick to the time limit and schedule, because it's like my phone can't like take this shit. And I need a new phone, because when I lost my phone in Maine, or it broke, I had to wait for my mom and my aunt to like hook me up with a new one, which means I had to ask this chick to use her phone. And she was just, I remember one night we were doing something, and I felt mad tired, bro, and like I just couldn't do whatever she wanted me to do, or help her clean whatever she wanted to clean, even though I told her, bro, like, don't do all that tonight, because that's the reason I'm not doing all this shit tonight, because I know that when fatigue kicks in, I'm gonna have to sleep, and I don't want to have to clean up a bunch of shit before I sleep, because it's gonna be like more fatigue on my body. She didn't get that. So it's like, I said, oh, I need to use your phone for something, and she was like, oh, well, no, you need to help me, and that's the only way you can use my phone. And I'm like, saying that out loud is just like, oh, well, naturally, that's the only way you'd be able to use her phone, and it's a reasonable thing to say. But it's like, It was just manipulative. Like, I needed to use your shit right now, and I couldn't help you. And I already told you that you shouldn't be doing that shit that you're doing right now, and that's the reason you're in the predicament. So it's like you want me to help you regardless of like what I said, regardless of if I'm tired or not. It's just like it's selfish, bro. It's selfish. It's selfish. And she would always blame me for stuff, bro. All my thoughts go back to Alicia because like she was just like it, bro. You can't spend some like 6 months with somebody and not like have opinions about them for lasting for 6 months until your mind finally clears all that bullshit out, um, and snaps back to reality type shit. But like, yeah, bro. You feel me? Like, yeah, can't be on some bullshit and just like, you know what I mean? Just try to can't be on some bullshit and just like try to revert and like I lost my train of thought, but can't be on some bullshit with me and expect me to just like be cool with you and like everything be peachy. I cut her off on the road, bro. Cut her off right on the road. And I thought about her for 3 more months. Up in no 5, 6 up until today. For real. But like every day it's been less and less. Even though those first couple of months was like ass and like really hard. And I was on Instagram fucking posting like a lost boy. You know what I'm saying? I am a lost, you know that shit? Like that. But like, you feel me? Like, I don't know. I'm really moving on in like a good way. And it's cool. It's really cool. And I dig it. I just don't know if I could fuck with Shorty anymore. Like, all right. So my lip ring, my bottom lip rings, I wanted to get the right. Well, on the right side. If in real life you see it, it's gonna be on the left side of my face, so that looks cool. But in pictures, people who get on the left might always show up on the right side on their. I don't fucking know. So I'm just gonna get it how I want it to look in real life, and then like, whoever the fuck thinks about whatever the fuck and do whatever the fuck like that. You know what I mean? But yeah. So my next lip ring is gonna be right here. It's gonna be like a little one, just like this. And I'm gonna ride with it, and that's it for the lips or piercings in this general area at all. And I'm gonna get one right here and one right here, and I'm gonna get two big ass rocks and just fucking, you know what I mean, flex with that shit. Um. 36 minutes. All right, well, that was good. That was good. That was good. Every time I end the stream, I say that was good because it's like, bro, this is good. Like, this is why it's in my schedule now because I need to do more of it. A stream, but I'm gonna upload those videos today. Look for me on YouTube. It's Ro. That's R. It's at Ro RO-SK7DT. That's my I never showed the shades. That's my Instagram, and then I'm gonna be wearing these shades on the picture. I can't find them. All right, wait. I'm gonna be wearing these sexy ass shits. I love these shades. Shits is fire. But yeah. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. You feel me? I just have to like get this shit out, and I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming every day. I'm gonna try to stream every day, and like I'm gonna read a lot because I have a lot of that material there, and then like I'm gonna just like decode, decipher, say how I felt back then, say how I feel about the situation and now, see if these situations have changed since I've written about them in 2021. You know what I mean? Like what? Shit like that. Thank you. Peace, love, all that. Have a great day. I'm out here.